there was a great question asked in the community, and it inspired me to kind of create a quick little audio around it. How do you spend your profit? How can you spend your profit? Let's say that the markets are green and you're taking some profit off the table. Maybe you're someone who is just reinvesting that completely back in their portfolio, buying some blue chips, buying their, increasing their bull run bag holdings. Maybe you're opening some new positions, whatever, totally legit. But maybe you're like, hey, I want to take 10% of my profit and I actually want to spend it. I want to use it in the real world. In my opinion, the most versatile will be a crypto, basically debit. They'll call it kind of a credit card, but it's really just a debit card for the most part. And you can load up your crypto on a card, and then when you're out and about in the world, you can swipe it, spend it, and a lot of them have some really cool cashback features as well. And you can customize them to do a bunch of stuff for you. For example, I use a Wealth Simple card, super Canadian friendly, and I can set it that every time I spend it, it can put X amount aside, or I can invest in this, or I can round up dollars, or whatever. There's also like a crypto.com card. They've got a bunch of different tiers, and you can get up to 5% cash back. And I think the weekly spending limit was really, really big on that one. Coinbase has a card. Again, it's more of a debit card. You load it up, you can get 3, 4, 5% back on your purchases in crypto. I believe with the Coinbase card, you can actually choose which crypto you want it to invest in for you. Who else? I know Bybit has one. I believe Gemini has one. Nexo will have one. I believe Venmo even has something that you can use now. It's like a card, and it gives you some cash back, and I believe you can load it up with crypto or convert the crypto to cash. There's more and more options all of the time, of course. And so, a quick Google search, and you can compare the top 4 or 5. You can compare what fits best for your situation. And then if you choose to, you could probably get one. Every card I've ever gotten is free. It doesn't cost you anything. You just have to load up a certain amount, and that's that. So setting a percentage of the overall profits that you're going to take and spend in the real world might be something you want to start doing, or at the end of the day, what is it all for? If we keep just converting our portfolios or compounding our portfolios into more and more crypto, and it fits the long-term plan, totally legit. Or maybe you don't need it on a debit card to go swipe it and buy little things with it. You're looking to pay off the rest of your mortgage, or pay off your house, or pay off your car, whatever. And maybe you've got $20,000 owing on your car, or $5,000 owing on your car, and so you're racking up your positions, and you're taking profit, and eventually when you have the $5,000-$6,000, you're going to do a lump sum payment on your car and pay the rest of the balance off. Which with those larger amounts, typically the most efficient path is, hey, you go back to your centralized exchange, you convert to fiat, move it to your bank account, and pay. There are services that will do it for you, but their fees are, what I find for the most part, bigger than converting it, in your centralized exchange and zapping it to your bank account. Sometimes they'll take a percentage fee if you use a service to pay a bill, and if that bill is large, you could end up paying just fees that you don't need to be paying. And so for every big purchase I've made, I convert my crypto back into fiat, zap it into my bank account, and make a purchase with a Visa or with a wire transfer or whatever I have to do on that front. And the world is becoming more and more people. I have bought a motorcycle with crypto. They're becoming more and more crypto friendly. I always ask, hey, do you accept crypto? And if the answer is yes, that makes my life really easy, because I can just convert into stablecoin on a blockchain, zap it to the buyer while I'm looking at, let's just say, the motorcycle. They receive it. They're happy with it. Wham, bam, done. And it's good. And more people are becoming open to it. I can't wait until that's just normal. Oh yeah, I'll zap you $5,000. Okay, perfect. Received. Good. And they don't think you're a scammer. So that's that. I hope this episode served you. If you have any questions or you want to dive deeper into this conversation, you can always jump into the UIG, tag us in it. Let's have a conversation. And with that said, we'll see you inside.